So, just before I started recording this, I want you to know that I had a conversation with a friend about being manhandled, and that went in a way that I don't think anybody was expecting. Hello everybody, my name is David, you can call me Zen, and welcome back to another episode of Tales of Arise. In the previous episode, we freed Cislodia. To keep it very brief, we brought sunlight back. This time, we are going to be taking care of a couple of things now that we've freed the region. We have a couple of things on our agenda that I would like to get to tackle and take care of. First of all, we have a side quest in Cisloden. We also have some side quests in Calaglia. So I think that I'm going to go on ahead and handle the Calaglia ones first. You know, Cisloden has already gotten enough of our help. I think that this wouldn't be too far out of our way.
Too hard to deal with.
All right, let's see what Doc wants. Doc is the one who has a side quest actually for us. That you, Alphen? Why are you still bumming around these parts? I know you said you were welcome to come back here when you need a rest, but this is a bit too soon for a reunion, don't you think? Now that you mention it, it kind of does look like I've been taking it a little too easy. To be honest, I'm feeling a little lost with what to do right now. Well, in that case, why don't you come help me out a bit? There's always so much to do here, there's no time to be worried about things. For instance, I'm running low on pepper and could use some more. I used it in my medicine as well as to help preserve my food. And if you help me with this, it'll get rid of all your troubles, guaranteed.
How's this?
If that's what you need, we got some of it ourselves. Is this enough for you? Oh, this is exactly what I'm looking for. Thanks. Could you wait there for me? I'm going to whip up my special recipe with it just for you. We love side quests that we can just auto-complete.
How's this?
Well, what do you think of my very own kebabs?
Wow.
They were the best meal I've had all year. I didn't realize you're such a great cook, Doc. I had a feeling they'd be right up your alley. The secret to them lies entirely in the pepper. I'm more than happy to teach you the recipe so you can cook it for yourself on the road. That'd be great. Thanks, Doc. Dang, no SP, but we got a kebab recipe. All right, so we're good there. Let's head over to Olzebek. We have Dress Guy, we have Giant Zoogle Guy, and we have this person over here. So we have basically like three little spots to go on ahead and check. So let's see if Dress Guy finally has like an outfit on. I feel like I
was wondering why she'd gone quiet.
So I haven't checked.
She's still eating.
Let's see. Do you have it?
Mm-hmm.
No, you don't. I don't know how to advance his quest.
I feel like I'm boiling here.
So hopefully that isn't like a super end game thing and I have to Google it. Otherwise that'd be very, very awkward.
Yeah.
Unless my eyes deceive me, I think that's the blazing sword I see. How you been, man? You really don't have to call me that, Grenar. You look like you got your hands full. Sure. Got time to chat? Oh, I'm on a break. You know, it's all well and good that we Crimson Crows have taken upon ourselves to start developing Calaglia, but I'm telling you, I've had it up to here with people and their damn problems. Sounds like they're keeping you busy. Busy doesn't even begin to describe it. I can't catch 40 winks. Dare I say, things were almost easier before we kicked the bright eyes out. Okay, not really, but you know what I mean. Actually, can I ask you folks a favor? One of the things we're struggling with right now is our housing shortage. We've gotten by until now cramping people into shacks, but what I really want is to give every family their own home. Problem is, there aren't many places around here that can withstand the elements. But you know what might? The abandoned village in Iglia. If we could use there, we'll be in business, so can I ask you to check it out, see if it's suitable?
Good.
Sure thing. Happy to do what I can to lighten your load. Alphen! The area is Zoogle Central, so don't expect it to be a walk in the park. Sorry to give you yet another thing to do, but I appreciate it. All right, so we're expanding Calaglia. I think that's very cool that we're actually like, we're not just leaving it to the NPCs to develop the nation. We actually do have some stuff to do. So let's go ahead and head over to the Iglia Wastes, and we have some wolves to kill over there. So to be honest with you guys, I highly doubt that the wolves would be anything of like notable difficulty. So this might be a moment where I go on ahead and meet you guys back, but we'll kind of see how it goes.
Okay, off we go.
Or actually, you know, nah. We can actually have this battle, and I haven't done any fights in this game in a little bit. and I think it would be fun to, you know, just relax and, you know, catch up. You know, it's been a little while since I last recorded. I last recorded the previous Wednesday when I think what would essentially be part 13 came out. Oh, I didn't realize how easy this was actually going to be. But yeah, I recorded all the way back when part 13 was the new episode, and that's been you know, just a good time. I've been able to edit at my own pace, even though I still think I did end up binge editing everything, which ultimately is fine enough, I guess. Binge editing is kind of something that I want to avoid doing, just so that way I'm never in a situation where I'm just spending an entire day doing one thing. I want to make sure that a lot of the days that I do are like super fulfilling in the sense that I'm doing a lot of different things. Huh? Oh, Alphen, did you check out the village? I hate to say, Grenar, but the place is a bust. There's not much of it that can be used, and it's swimming with Zoogles. I should have known. I had a feeling that was the case, but I had to try. I've got no other leads, and things are just as mad as ever. We're at the end of our ropes. I feel you, Grenar, but you know, I realized something earlier. You could have never imagined people coming up to you asking for help and trying to make things better before we liberated Calaglia, right? But now people are able to do just that. I think that's a sign of how free people are now, don't you? The fact that people get the chance to improve their lives is thanks to the freedom they now enjoy. It might be tough to deal with now, but this is just a bump on the road to a better life. Easier said than done, I know, but you get what I mean? You know what? You're right. This isn't something to complain about. That's our blazing sword, always the wise one. I told you to call me Alphen already, but I'm glad you're feeling better about it now. Totally. If we can get through this, it'll make Calaglia a better place to live in the long run. Thanks for letting me vent, man. You mind if I come to you again if I need to talk about other stuff in the future? Not at all. That was a cute little side quest. I wonder if I have more now that I've liberated Cyslodia. It does not look, it doesn't appear to be so we can go to Cyslodin. And I'm guessing that we're gonna be helping Bregan out with doing some stuff in Cyslodia and trying to kind of restore this area as well.
There's no need to sweat.
Let's go ahead and talk to him.
Right.
Oh, it's you guys again. Thanks again for all your help earlier. Don't mention it. How's the rebuilding process coming along? I won't pretend it's going perfectly, but we're getting by all right. Right now, we're in the middle of trying to get all the folks who are holding by the Snake Eyes home. The problem is, as always, the Zoogles. They make it hard to go most anywhere. If we can clear out just a small handful more of them, I think we can manage, but how? Hey, Alphen, you think we can take time out to lend this guy a hand? With the Zoogles, you mean? I don't expect to make things even between me and them, but I still want to do something to help.
Got it.
Sure. Sounds like a job that's right up our alley. Let's help him, Law. Where do you want us to go, Bregan?
Right.
Glad to have you on board. I need you to head to the Navira Snow Plains. If you can clear some Zoogles out there, you'd be doing us a solid. The sooner the area is safe to traverse, the sooner we can get people home. Thanks, you two. All right, it's culling the Snow's Plain herds or whatever. All right, so we need to go. Thank goodness. I was gonna say, thank goodness they added in like a fast travel point to this area, because I was like, where exactly do we go? Because to be honest with you guys, it's not that I didn't have an idea of where to go. Oh, I have to fight these guys. 1 second. Okay, I was gonna say, it's not that I didn't know where to go per se, but I definitely would have taken a bit longer to kind of ascertain the situation and try to find an optimum route and blah, blah, blah. So it's just something that I try to plan ahead if I can, you know, if I can help it. One of the things though that I like about waiting until now to kind of get these side quests taken care of, if I weren't so rudely being comboed by them, is, oh, did I die? I was gonna say, I don't think I did, but even still, that was closer than I probably would have liked it to be. But either way, it's okay. And the only reason that I say it's okay is literally because I can heal myself. I'm not running on like a bit of a CP shortage. The fact that I can actually charge up. So I realized that I forgot that I have the charge up ability now. And I have to be kind of careful about charging up all the time because I've noticed that my health drains significantly faster. Okay. And it looks like it's not taking away like so much health that I am constantly in danger. Oh, that is a combo. Knocking him up and then Rinwell actually continuing the combo in the air. That works. And yeah, I think I died because Shion is now a little bit of a higher level compared to Alphen, but that's okay. Anyway though, we completed the side quest, so let's go ahead and see what Bregan has to say. We're making actually good progress. I thought this wouldn't take longer today. How are things going with the Zoogles out in the Vera Snow Plains? Making progress? Better than that. We got rid of all of them for you. That area should be safe for a while. Damn, nice job. That should make it a lot easier for folks to return their homes. Much appreciated. Do you really think things are going to be okay for those people once they're back? I mean, think about it. Anyone who got arrested has to realize someone reported them. We've made it clear that the slate is wiped clean. Retribution is forbidden. You can't really expect people to just... I know a rule isn't going to be enough. Trust me, I'm not naive. But we all have to face each other and confront our past as best we can before we move on. Yeah. I guess you can't pretend like nothing's ever happened. They bring up a point. I didn't even think about the fact that, you know, now that we're post-liberation, people who had to live a certain way aren't going to be happy. But we did get another side quest from Bregan. Hey, Bregan, is there anything else I can do to help around here? You bet. Can I ask you to go around and survey some folks? What kind of survey? We need to gather a lot of different opinions about how to make this town a better place to live. But I guess because of the constant surveillance we were all under, people have yet to find their voices. So to figure out what's on people's minds, you think going to them and ask them straight up is your best bet. Exactly. Can I count you in?
Yeah!
Yeah, I think I can handle that. I'm used to going around talking to people. You don't mind, do you, Alphen?
Right.
By all means, let's get straight to work. Thanks, you two. Then for starters, let's have you ask a handful of people around town and see how that goes. We are knocking out these side quests. Like, look at us little go-getters, you know. We're doing our best. We're working on trying to be contributing members of society, you know, just trying to build up everything that we have now gained. So let's see what this first person has to say. Well, if you're out gathering opinions from the townspeople, I've got something for you to pass on to them silver swords. Tell them to let us merchants start trading freely already. Bright Eyes are gone, so I don't see what the holdup is. I mean, between you and me, our neighboring realm, Calaglia, they say they got liberated shortly before we did, right? So while we're over here freezing our butts off waiting for things to open up, they could have already been well underway at developing their trade. Make sure you tell them all that. I don't want us getting left behind by the competition. So the merchants want to make money. Makes sense. Let's see, where... All right, doesn't look like there's anybody else here. Okay, we should fast travel over to this part. What would I change about Cislin, you ask? Well, there's one thing that comes to mind. The execution platform in the central plaza. The execution platform in the central plaza. You should totally prioritize getting rid of that. Every time I come across that thing, I feel like I can feel myself tense up. You understand what, right? Just looking at it puts me on edge. One thing that I do want to check while we're over here is that there was originally an unknown area right here. Or is this another entrance to Central Plaza? Well, I need to go over this way anyway. I think I didn't answer the correct area, but that's fine. Thanks, miss. Next time I'll bring my mommy with me. I'd love that. I can't wait to see you too. Hey, you're that woman who... Have we met somewhere? Sorry, no. Just thinking out loud. Was that the woman
Yeah.
Hey, wasn't that the woman who reported the one guy or got reported? There was some reporting going on. I remember that much. So it's a nice little callback. Okay. Hey, you're the guy who helped liberate Calaglia. That was impressive stuff what you did. I wonder what all the people I ratted on are going to do to me. Drive me out of here? Maybe even lynch me. Wouldn't blame them after everything I've done. I thought you had parents you were looking after. Yeah, well, they died. What the hell was I thinking back then? What you did might have been wrong, but you're still alive. As long as you are, it's never too late to turn things around. Don't throw the rest of your life away because of hindsight. So sorry, my brain was not ready to read that sentence. So, you're telling me to start living for others now instead of just my parents. Easy for you to say, you're a big hero. You can take it or leave it. I'm just telling you what I'd do in your shoes. Be glad you're not. So what is it you're going to do now instead? We're going to liberate Donna, so that nobody like you has to make those sorts of hard choices ever again. Yeah, that's what I expected to hear. There's no way anyone will forgive a dirty traitor like me, but I have to do something. That was nice flavor text. That was actually very appreciated. I appreciated that. You're asking people what they want out of Sisseldon, and it can be anything at all? Well, in that case, there's that whole underground prison system beneath Ganabelt's old manor, remember? I was locked up in there. I don't care what to do to get rid of it, bury it, blow it up, whatever. Just make sure that place can never be used as a prison again. Ooh, if we get that key, we can fight that Zoogle.
Yeah, let's report back.
But let's go back to Bregan for now. I do hope that we get to fight that Zoogle because I've been thinking about fighting it a lot. Like a lot.
We've reached our destination.
Kind of almost to the point where it's a little unnecessary. Well, let's talk to Bregan.
I see.
So people want the execution platform gone. I definitely can't blame them for that.
All right.
The merger's got a good point too. We should definitely prioritize that as well. The problem is what to do about that underground prison complex. Believe me when I say I want that place sealed off as much as anybody, but there's a lingering resident there that's making things difficult. Are you talking about a Zoogle? Yeah, it's locked up in a cell at least, but everyone's too afraid to go inside that prison with it around. So if we get rid of it, then the problem's solved, right? You do that for us? I feel bad always asking you folks for so many tough favors. Here are the keys to the cell. The thing is big and nasty, even by Zoogle standards, so watch yourselves in there. All right, it is boss time. We get to fight that Zoogle finally. So I'm going to do a little bit of a pre-save moment, just in case, because sometimes my luck with these sorts of things always end up on the shallower side. So we're going to just take it a little bit easier. So we're gonna go into the reveal prison tower and then just jump right in. All right, so I'll go ahead and meet you guys back in the underground prison, specifically where that Zoogle is. Oh, a person's here. What do you guys want? Did you come here to take me away? No, we're here to shut down and seal off this prison complex once and for all. You want to get rid of this place? You mean I have to leave here? Are you telling me you're here because you want to be here? You were a snitch, weren't you? Law. I can tell just by the way this guy's acting. You're afraid of someone you rat on getting payback, so you decided to hide here and lay low, didn't you? I only turned them in before they did the same thing to me. It was self-defense. I shouldn't be punished for that, should I? We were all under the same kind of pressure. If you talk to them, maybe you'll be able to come to an understanding. Hell no. I can't just hand myself to them on a plate. They'd kill me as soon as spit on me. What are you gonna do then? You can't hide forever. If I can't stay here, I'll just find another place to hide, like the underground waterway. I bet that might work. For someone so determined to keep running, I don't see why you just don't get out of Sisseldon. Because no village will take in a total stranger like me. Plus, it's so cold outside the capital, there's no way I can survive. So you're gonna spend the rest of your life hiding in fear underground. What kind of way to live is that? Shut up, kid. Why do you care so much about how a scumbag like me lives my life? You know, I'm not sure why, but I think if you could find a way to start over, you'd feel a lot better about it. You make it sound so damn easy. Well, it ain't it. You reminded me of that older guy they broadcast getting executed. He talked like you. I remember him urging people to not be like him, turn themselves around while they had time. I wouldn't be in this mess if I could. Ask yourself what it is you couldn't bear to lose. Then hold on to it and never let go. Damn it.
That ain't funny.
Why'd you have to go and sound like that rebel? Now I have to get my sorry ass moving again. Then if I go meet this person I snitched on and apologize, you really think I can start over? Yeah, if you're really sincere about it. All right, I'm gonna trust you, stranger. Wish me luck. I'm gonna need it.
Zephyr's words got through to him.
That's very sweet. Now let's fight this evil dog.
Just hope he got through to others too. It might take some.
This looks like the cell. Once we open it, we're in for a fight. You ready? Let's get it. All right, Polycephalus.
No holding back.
All right, 50,000 health isn't the worst, but that doesn't change the fact that this is going to be probably a tough fight. So the first thing that I need to make note of is to take advantage of the weak spot that he has currently there. So, okay, goodness. Oh, Law's defeated. I'm currently running for my life. All right, sorry, I'm like trying to assess the situation and also make a good educated guess at the same time. 570, I say 571 crits are rough. This is actually gonna be a pretty tough battle. All right. Okay. Okay. Oh my God. So far, we got the first quarter of the boss down. We're doing just a-okay. The one tap on Rinwell is so unnecessary, game. The good news is that we also have a good amount of money to kind of work with right now in regards to like trying to keep everybody safe. So we don't have too much to worry about on that front. But one thing's for certain, I do want to see if I can get rid of this core. The thing that's kind of frustrating about trying to aim for the core is that I don't know if I could specifically aim for it. There we go. Oh, that Inferno Torrent. That was not good. All right, Supreme Ulcer. All right, he's multi-element, so he doesn't have any innate weaknesses. He is now blue. So let's take a second to assess the situation. Okay, so the one thing that I'm gonna do, I am actually gonna use this pineapple gel. Actually, before I forget,
take it down. It's time to finish this.
all right, what are we? Oh,
Consuming wildfire.
oh, that's cool. Okay, so let's. We're gonna Rinwell. We're gonna switch back to Alphen, and we already got first aid casting. trying to make sure that I'm like constantly in a position where like I'm not gonna get devoured.
Searing gale. You're mine. You're finished. I'm on it.
All right, come on, game. The boss is almost gone.
They're not playing around.
Infernal turret. Here I come.
That move.
Come on, come on. He's almost gone.
Such a failure. You pay for that. I'm knocked up.
Here's a healing.
Over.
Like I said, dodge canceling would be able to go a long way of the game. Actually, let them go through.
You're mine. It's
All right. So normally, what happens in situations like this, is that I become a bit of a pseudo healer, and I try to prioritize
I'm almost impressed.
getting some item uses in, so that way we can actually like recover a lot easier. I'm gonna use my other treat, keep everybody safe.
Eat this. You're mine. Win. I'll run you through. I'll smash you.
Lightning on you.
It's over.
Where are you going? Sleep
You're mine. Big blast.
Back into the fray.
Searing gale.
Mega ray. By the
It's over.
It's showtime.
Infernal turret.
Energy. By the
That's not good. That's not good. Let's bring Alphen back up.
Not on my watch. The enemy is
over.
going all out.
Take this.
There. And here. Steering.
I'm such a failure.
All right, before we do that, let's bring Wall back up.
Now.
There we go.
Flashing
We did it. I feel like low-key during the battle, I went like almost full autopilot there. I was just like staring so intently, and then my brain was just like, my brain just stopped functioning for a second while I was in mid-battle. But we got another key.
Feel my power growing.
Was there another locked room here? I'm definitely gonna have to restock it a little bit. But it says that there's a hidden chamber somewhere in this castle. So I'm gonna take a look at the map and see if there's a spot that I actually haven't been. Oh, it's back here where his armor was. Okay, I know exactly where to go. I'll meet you guys over there. Okay, we made it back here. So let's go ahead and use the key to see what's in this hidden chamber. A chest containing the lucky bangle.
The design of this equipment.
That is actually going to be very good for us. I'll go ahead and put it on law for now, so because now we actually have an increased item drop rate. That's actually very cool. So now let's actually, you know, properly continue and head over to Bregan. Thank goodness for fast travel, by the way. Fast travel actually does make a lot of the side questing like so much less tedious.
I see.
So there was an informant hiding out there, huh? I have to imagine there wasn't a single soul in the city who didn't hear Zephyr's words that day.
Right.
I think you're right in that people have taken them to heart and slowly started to change. Slowly but surely. We still might have time to be cautious right now. It's a new era for this realm and we're still in its infancy. But that change is real and is taking place little by little. Excuse me? I guess that's what my dad really I guess what my dad said really saved that guy's soul in a sense. Maybe you pressing him is what made him remember in the first place. You deserve a lot of credit too, Law. Thanks, Alphen. Anyway, with that Zoogle gone, we can finally now seal off that prison. Thank you all so much again for making this whole thing possible. All right, we're looking pretty good. We got some money, we got some SP, and we still got another side quest from Bregan. So let's see what he wants.
Hey.
Bregan? Oh, it's you kids again. Judging from that look, Bregan, I'm guessing something else has got your goat. Is it that obvious? One thing after another keeps popping up around here. Say, do you guys know about the Olven Grotto? That's the cave system connecting Calaglia and Cecilia, right? Right. Well, the merchants in Sicilden want to use the travel back and forth. Start trading with Calaglia, I'm guessing. They must be pretty rugged if they want to make that trip. For one thing, there's plenty Zoogles inside there. I'm not sure they thought this one through.
Right.
Well, run-the-mill Zoogles are a nuisance, all right. But apparently there's one giant one causing all kinds of hell. I've been trying to put together a hunting party, but the merchants are impatient and plan on going it alone. Wait a second. I think we already got rid of that big Zoogle when we traveled through there before. Really? I know I can count on you kids to get it. It's the plant one. The plant one that we did in the previous episode. Let's get the job done. I'll have to tell the merchants right away. I've got to send one of our dispatches out to Calaglia as well. Things are about to get even hectic around here. Nice. So you know what? I'm glad that we decided to talk to him and hear him out. I hope he doesn't have another one. Okay, he doesn't have another one. So we can actually go on ahead and end things off here. I think we actually took care of all the side quests that I currently have available. We can actually start working towards the next region in the next episode. So next time on Tales of Arise, we are going to be going on ahead and continuing the main story. So I want to thank each and every one of you guys for watching today's video. And if you guys haven't yet to leave a like, go ahead and do that. If you guys haven't left the dislike yet, either you can do that too, or leave a comment. Anyway, all of it's feedback, and that's feedback for me to be able to learn if I need to change anything that I'm currently doing, or if the algorithm's going to push out my content more and I can keep doing what I'm doing. So thank you guys all once again, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good rest of your day.